Hello everybody. So this is one of the first videos where I'm filming and I'm really quite sore. I went to bed earlier soon after dinner and taking my pills, and I've just woken up just now to take the next lot, and I'm really sore. It feels a bit like kind of crazy tummy spasms, like you kind of get before you get diarrhea or something. I've been to the toilet every single day apart from today, so I don't know if it is maybe something to do with that. I have resorted to, and I haven't done this since before the op, my hot water bottle at my back. This is my pig, and she is on my stomach. And I haven't done the hot water bottle sandwich since I went into hospital for the operation, and I haven't had something as warm as this on my stomach before because the surgeon didn't use stitches, he used glue. I was a bit concerned that maybe it would melt it, but it's so sore, and I'm waiting for, I've taken the nighttime pills are 2 paracetamols and 1 prolonged release tramadol, so I'm kind of waiting for those to work, but if they don't, I've got another kind of tramadol that will hopefully do the trick. But oh, I don't know if you heard that, my stomach just went so yes, a lot of you will be familiar with the dinosaur noise that I refer to as my monkey. And I have got my monkey here. It made me feel a wee bit better, but it's really sore. So I'm going to go now and kind of wriggle around a bit, which you can probably already hear that I'm doing, and try and find the most comfortable position. I'll go back to sleep and see if that helps. Night night. This is a wee while later, and I think I'm going to have to take one of the big guns, one of the other tramadol pills, because I don't want to say the word agony because it's not as bad as that, but it's pretty bad. And I ranged between a 6 and a 7 on that out of 10. I've been trying really to rub it very gently, and I did try and walk around, but it's just so sore, so nothing seems to be making it much better. Lots of crazy kind of positions that I've been in and stuff, and it kind of comes in waves. I got told once that when we have these kind of Crohn's moments, the kind of, I don't know, bouts or whatever, spasms, that they were exactly the same as labour pains. Having never been in labour, I don't know if that's true or not, but they're not great. They're pretty sore. So I'm going to go off and take one of the other tramadols and see if I can get a good night's sleep, and definitely take it a lot easier tomorrow. Night night. This is the next day, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was very sore last night, and today I'm still sore. Not as sore. Last night was properly sore, and considering the amount of painkillers I'm taking, yeah. Today I'm probably maybe about a 4 or 5. I'm not sore unless I go to move, any kind of movement in my bed. If I need to get up to the toilet, it's really sore and I can't actually stand up straight. I was sick this morning, about 7 o'clock in the morning, and it was more like bile. It was really painful. It was coming from the kind of top of my stomach, and I have just had my nurse on the phone. I was told to contact the hospital if anything like this happened. Well, if anything out of the ordinary happened. So I was waiting for a phone call from them, and the nurse has just got back to me just now to say that to make an appointment at my local surgery. So I have done that, and I'm going down in an hour or so. So I'm not really too sure how I'm going to make it to the car and then to the surgery, but my folks will drive me. Yeah, very, very sore. So I'll let you know later on how I get on. My nurse did say that there was a chance that they might take me back into hospital just to keep an eye on me. So I'm kind of hoping it's a really bad stomach bug and that nothing's actually gone wrong. This is me back home. I've been to see the doctor, and they did blood pressure, temperature. They had a look at my wounds, and they're quite happy with them, and they said that the surgeon did a very good job, that they're very neat. They gave me more plasters for my wounds and told me to change them every day. And they've given me cream, but I'm not to put it on the wounds until probably another week or a fortnight, and that'll stop them kind of bending like up the way. Like I need to use both hands for that, but imagine the other hand doing the same thing. So they should smooth over flat rather than with this kind of ruptured bit in the middle. My doctor phoned up the hospital, and unfortunately the surgeon was doing an emergency operation. So he phoned back afterwards, and he said that there's nothing to worry about and that he's not too concerned. This is probably just a blip, but if at any point tonight I get worse, I get more sore, or I get sick again, to phone up the hospital. But I'm feeling a lot better. I've managed to eat chicken soup, and I've been drinking water, so feeling a lot better just now, and sitting in the living room, which is nice. I'm actually sprawled out on the sofa with my feet down here, and that's the guinea pigs. Don't know if you can see them. I'm watching them, they're my entertainment. So yeah, just chilling. I'm gonna sit here for a little while, and then I'm going to go back to bed. But the pain is nowhere near as bad as what it was. It's not so bad when I'm staying still, it's when I go to move, and it was quite a challenge getting up and washed and dressed and into the car, and then being in the car was quite sore, and then getting from the car into the surgery was quite sore, especially when they asked me to get up on the bed to be examined. I was like, but my doctor was very thorough and very, very good. I had a finger up my bum as well, which is not so nice. And it's like, fingers are not very big, but it feels absolutely huge. You're like, what's that? It's not supposed to be there. So yes. But yeah, she seems quite happy with me, so she's going to phone tomorrow and just double check that everything's okay, but hopefully I'll be on the mend then. A nurse down at the surgery as well, who's a good friend, said, and she's got Crohn's disease, which is lovely, so quite often we're able to chat about, do you find that this happens and that happens, and it was really, really lovely to chat to her. She's one of my favourite nurses, as she understands so well what it's like, and how, I don't know if anyone else finds this, how lying on your left side is more comfortable than lying on your right side. So that was one of the things she mentioned tonight, and I was like, yeah, I get that too. Once you find a comfortable position, you're like, I don't want to move. So yeah, but yeah, she was very, very good, and so my doctor's going to phone tomorrow just to make sure that everything's okay. So it was good. Anyway, I will let you know if there's any progress. Hello everybody, this is me about to go to sleep, and I had a phone call from my surgeon just soon after the last video, which was so lovely. He said he'd spoken to my doctor, but that he really wanted to just speak to me personally and see how I was doing. I thought that was really, really lovely. Just such good care that we've got, I've had from the hospital and my own surgery and all the nurses and everything. It's just absolutely wonderful. So he phoned and I told him all the rundown of what's happened since I left hospital and how well I was doing and then not been so good. And he just put my mind at rest, because my boyfriend did think it was his fault because he cooked me dinner on Saturday night. But it's nothing to do with anything I've eaten. It's, my nurse wondered if maybe I was doing too much walking, but he said it's nothing to do with that. He did say to rest over the next couple of days until I'm feeling strong again. And what was the third thing? Yeah, we had some quite bad news over the weekend. A very dear friend to us passed away very suddenly, and that was a big shock to all of us. And I did wonder if maybe just the shock and all of that, but he said no, that what it is an obstruction, abrasive obstruction. So when you have a tube like a water hose pipe and you get a kink in it, nothing gets through. Any of you who water your garden will know this, and that's what causes an adhesive obstruction maybe. That's what causes this, so nothing is going through. And then obviously I was sick last night, was it coming back up? And he said it can happen after surgery, and especially since around the bit that they'll have operated will be quite swollen at the moment, where, you know, the kind of scar tissue will be. And he said that hopefully it won't happen again, but it could happen again, and it's just your bowel kind of moving around inside. So I'm still quite sore tonight. It's sore when I'm moving around, and it's sore until I find a comfortable position. But now it's all right. I'm just kind of aware of it, and it's a bit uncomfortable. But I've got my hot water bottle sandwich back on again. So and I've been told to air the two smaller wounds. And I've got plasters to change the bigger wound every day. So it's good that I've had that. I know to do that now. But I was absolutely delighted that the surgeon phoned and was so caring and concerned. It was lovely. So it's put my mind at rest. So I'm going to go off and get some sleep now, because it's been a very long, quite painful day. But hopefully I'll bounce back soon enough. Night night.